All right, welcome back. Episode number 4. David Jones here with you straight away. We don't need to worry about Vic today, man. We're diving into traffic right away, starting with episode moving forward. Excited to be back with you. How are you? How you been? You doing good? I dressed up for you here today. Look at this. Come on. Tell me in the comments, you like this shirt? We're gonna have a lot of fun starting with this episode moving forward. We're gonna be diving into traffic. At least that's what I'm going to be doing, right? Of course, as always, got the camera rolling, got my whiteboard here with me, got the agenda. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm going to blueprint my traffic strategy, all right? I'm gonna get into it. So here is a couple things I'm gonna tell you, okay, about traffic, okay? So far, I've got my tracking set up, I've got my funnel set up, I've got, the main fundamental things set up that I need, okay? See, a lot of people miss that kind of stuff. So I got it squared away. So I'm ready to start sending traffic. Now, before sending traffic, I'm just gonna kind of like voice my thinking a little bit here, right? Because I think this is where a lot of people get stuck, and this is where a lot of people get, they don't do the traffic thing correctly. A lot of people focus on the traffic on the wrong things when they're talking about traffic, right? And so I've got to make sure that we're on the same page. If you're following me, because I obviously, I'm doing this for myself, and I'm going to be doing this right? But at the same time, if you're following me, if you're doing what I'm doing and you're kind of just watching me do this, I want you to be able to understand why I do certain things the way I do them. All right, so that not only do you watch me do stuff and watch me get results, or perhaps fail, right, at some of the campaigns. Hey, this might happen. I'm not saying that everything I do is going to be perfect, hit out of the park, kind of result. In fact, I don't expect that. I expect a lot of optimization. I expect a lot of a lot of trial and error, right? Especially when we're getting started, because remember, I'm starting from scratch. I'm not using my list. I'm not using anything, and so there's going to be a lot of that going on. So there's going to be a lot of optimization, and I'm going to be cutting out, killing the losers and scaling up the winners. So, you're in for a ride, over here. But I want to make sure that you understand my thinking process when I think about traffic. A lot of people think about traffic from a wrong perspective, okay? So traffic to me is not every traffic source is created equal, first and foremost, okay? Number two is I don't expect, I don't measure my traffic. A lot of people measure traffic as like, okay, I'm going to focus on the cheapest clicks possible. And if I can get 1,000 clicks or 100 clicks to whatever it is I'm promoting, I'm just going to measure that immediate return, right? Or that immediate conversion rate. And if it's not there, then, the whole thing just kind of went to waste. In some cases, it might be true, all right? But in most cases, I'm going to be looking at two different things. I'm going to be looking at my opt-ins. Okay, that's the first and foremost, the first result I'm looking for. Okay, is how much traffic I got versus how many people got to my list, because that list is a business asset. And then, of course, the second layer of conversions we're looking at is conversions to sales. Okay, now a lot of people they don't focus on the first level conversion, which is that list. And because they don't understand how to work their list, you see what I'm saying? People just kind of throw in the towel way before, they should, in many cases. So you're going to watch me work my list. You're going to watch me kind of go through this in the order that I would do it, knowing what I now know, right, over the last 12 years of learning from Vic, and so we're going to do that. So you're going to get a lot from it. But before I do that, I'm going to map out my strategy for traffic, okay? So it's very important to keep things simple. And just like in everything, okay, your marketing, you should have a strategy. If you cannot see your strategy clearly, it doesn't exist. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to traffic, if you don't see your strategy, your plan of attack, if you will, right? If you don't see it on paper in front of you clearly, it doesn't exist. You're going to be like shooting in the dark. You're going to be, in this hope land, which you don't want to be in that hope land. You want to be in a certainty land, right? So my traffic blueprint is going to be something like this. I'm gonna keep things simple, but I'm gonna do this right. Okay. So here is the first thing I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna focus on low cost traffic that's gonna get me the fastest result possible.
You
okay?
ready? Let's go.